Hi everyone, this is Kona, and we're going to go over the week 2 information. So I know week 2 looks a little scary. So first of all, you can start early on it. You do not have to wait until week 2 to start on it. So if you get done with some of your week 1 stuff, you can start work on week 2. You can work ahead. That's completely up to you. But even if you don't want to, even though it looks like a lot, it's really not that bad. I promise, it's really not that bad. So let's take a look at the week 2 information. So study resources. We've got class notes part 1, class notes part 2. I strongly suggest going ahead downloading, printing those off. And then this video right here goes along with class notes part 2. This will help a lot with the quiz. So hint, hint, this will help a lot with the quiz. I suggest especially downloading, printing this off, and then watch the video and go through it with me. That's really going to be in your best interest. You also have your sections to read in the textbook, misleading graphs. This is information for this week's discussion, measures of center, measures of spread, and measures of position. So for assignments, you've got examining numeric data. And so here, complete the worksheet and submit it. Oh, it says submit in class. Obviously, you can't submit it in class. You submit it to this assignment, and you'll be using the skills data. So, whoops, typo for me. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. But you download this worksheet, and then you can go ahead and use this data and fill it out. Discussion 2 is misleading graphs. And for here, you're going to actually be finding some misleading or potentially misleading graphs. So post the name of the article, the link to the article, and ask 2 questions related to your graph, and should have something to do with the reading understanding of the graph. If the article you choose has multiple graphs, make sure you state which graph you're referring to. So also remember, this one is your initial post, which means for this one, instead of it being due on the 4th, it's actually due on the 1st. So remember, because everything's due, and all initial posts are due on Thursday. Your follow-up part 1, so respond to someone's post, answer one of their questions, and then follow-up part 2. Once someone's replied to your questions, go back, let them know if they're correct or not. These are what are due on the 4th. So this one's due on the 1st, and these are due on the 4th by 11:59. Then you've got Chapter 1, Quiz 3, and Chapter 1, Quiz 4. So for this one, it's straight out of your textbook, worth 8 points. You get 3 attempts. You get to view the correct answers, and no time limit as normal. And Chapter 1, Quiz 4, read the following material, Section 1.6 of your textbook, measure of center, measure of spread, measure of position. So make sure you've done all of these. It is worth 10 points. You get 4 attempts, and we're keeping the highest. And all of those are due on the 4th. And the last part is Project 1, Part 1. So you actually do have a project. This is your first project, and actually, you know what? We'll go back over here and open up that project information first. So Project 1 information, this has to do with thinking critically about statistics. So the Project 1 information has the information for all of the different parts, but if you notice the due dates, it's not that you have to do all of this at once. We're breaking this up week by week, part by part. And so for the first part, the only thing you need to do is find a statistical claim you'd like to research. This could be from an article, advertisement, video, blah, blah, blah. Make sure your statistical claim includes a percentage, and all the actual full information is back over here. So you need to find at least 3 more claims that are similar, so try to find something. So the statistical claim, the link to the original source or a picture, and why you picked this claim. And then you'll be replying to your peers about what they found. So this is the very first part of, as you can see, a multi-part. We've got 5 parts plus your actual final project. So there's your information, and I hope you find it useful for this week, and let me know if you have any questions.